Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is 2Arrows, and today we are celebrating our 1 year anniversary of making specific Pokemon TCG content for our YouTube channel. Beforehand, they were replays from my Twitch channel where we did unboxing and unpackings, etc., etc. I'm really excited about this. For the next 3 weeks, we're gonna celebrate what we did when we came back into the game. We're gonna open specific sets that I claim to be some of my favorite sets of all time, and definitely sets that brought me back into the game. Specifically today, the year is 2014. We're gonna give you a little bit of background of everything. I've bought Pokemon X. I didn't buy Pokemon new games for a very long time. I would play them occasionally, but I never bought one on release date. And this is no different. Pokemon X came out in 2013. XY came out in 2013. I bought it in 2014. Really good price. I believe I paid like $20 for it or something like that, and I loved it. I got more than the $20 value that I couldn't put the game down. It was so much fun, and it made me feel like I used to feel when I played Pokemon, when I was a kid. It was so good. It was so much fun. 2 years later, Generations came out. I hadn't been collecting Pokemon cards since 2003. The last set that I bought was Sandstorm EX. I bought a bunch of packs of Sandstorm EX. I was trying to collect all the EX Pokemon cards at that time. I was only missing Electabuzz, Mewtwo, and I believe Hitmonchan, which I got all of them but Electabuzz. I'm still working on getting the Electabuzz, like a good one, a nice clean one. But Generations came out. It had all the nostalgia mixed in with some of the new Pokemon that had been, that I had missed while I was out of the game, and I fell in love. I fell in love with the set. The pull rates were phenomenal, and it was just a really fun set. And that brought me back in the X and Y era. We collected Generations. I believe we collected Evolutions and some of the sets in between that, and maybe a little bit after that. And then we kind of dropped off again. But that's my story up to this point of Pokemon Generations, and I got some infographics, for my infographic people. It was released February 22nd, 2016. The set has a total combined value of $424, so it's not expensive. It's not an expensive set to collect on, honestly. Now, some of the promos are not included in this price, and some of the promos are actually pretty expensive. Like you're looking at some good money. It is 117 total cards in the set, not including the promo cards that came out, because those are actually X and Y set promos. 32 card Radiant collection is included in those 117 cards. There was a super premium collection which included this incredible, we gotta look. Hold on. We gotta look in the big cam. This beautiful book, which featured so many different cool. I saw Mischievous there. I saw that cool information about the Pokemon illustration, and in terms of the trading card game itself, absolutely phenomenal. It also included these beautiful card holders where, hey, you're gonna collect a bunch of Generations. You can put all of these bad boys inside of these beautiful boxes. We got this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, and it's crazy. This is what brought me back in to Pokemon cards, is this specific set, which is nuts to think about. I had a good time. I didn't complete the set. I'm still missing some Radiant Collection cards, as a matter of fact. And we had a lot of fun. But let's go back to the infographic. There was a super premium collection, which we just showed you, which is also right above me as well. I think it came with 9 or 10 packs. It had a Mewtwo figure, some dividers, and 2 promo cards. I believe it's a Mewtwo and a Mew EX card, which are really beautiful. You can only get them in this box set. You can also get it in ETB variety. There's 4 different red and blue collections, which include a Venusaur figure with a Venusaur card that has a bunch of grass Pokemon, which is really dope. A Blastoise set, which also comes with a Blastoise figure, a Blastoise card, a Charizard, and a Pikachu. All of them have a figure and also a card. Very beautiful. And the figures are about this small. I have some of them in the background. I'm not sure if you've ever seen them before, but that is what they came in. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I can't believe it. So I went and looked at my Amazon order history. I paid $20 for those back in the day. I can't believe it. But the Venusaur and Charizard card alone, and mine are pretty clean, are worth upwards of like $50-$60 these days for a near mint version. So it's nuts. These, like, I'm telling you, the promos are not included in that generation's price tag, but the promos have some value as well. A booster pack today of generations can run you about $40 to $50, depending on, people love Charizard so much that they pay a premium to get a Charizard pack. I feel like it's all the same, and the pull rates on this set are really, really good. You get, I believe, 2 Radiant collection cards. One of them's a regular Radiant, like a basic, a common or uncommon. And then you have the opportunity of getting a rare Radiant. I think every pack has a rare Radiant, but there could be an EX, or even a EX full art, which is even more beautiful. It's a beautiful set. Pull rates are really good. The reason that people love this set is because of that and all the little promos and all the little additions that it came with. Let's go ahead and open some packs of cards, ladies and gentlemen. I am very, very excited to open this set up for the first time since probably 2017. One thing that I will talk about before we get into this, it's weird how this set was so widely available and it's so expensive now. It was very widely available. I remember that premium collection, that super premium collection box had, it was $100 or $110. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I remember when we got it. And today it's like $700+, which is bananas and bonkers to me. But it was so widely available. You can find it for like $20 or $30 at some point, because stores couldn't push the product off the shelves. They stayed there for a very long time. I mean, they did so well. Same with the Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Pikachu box collection. I'm looking here. The retail price of those was $39.99 here in the States. It only came with 4 packs, but it did have some really cool things. It had the promo card, it had the figure, and that sold itself, I guess. It sold itself. It had the figure, it had the promo, it had the 4 packs. It was going for about $39.99. We got it for $20 literally like a couple of months after the release. It's nuts to think about how cheap that stuff was, and it got even cheaper. I think I saw some of those red and blue collection boxes for like $15. The ETBs for like $25. The ETBs at today are worth over $700. It's nuts. It's so crazy to think about how prices have changed over time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna open some packs, and we're gonna open some generations. This is first time since 2017, maybe 2018, that we have opened Pokemon Generations. And I think we opened probably, if I had to guesstimate, we probably opened maybe 40 packs, 30 to 40 packs of Generations in my time. I bought 2 of those boxes, and then I bought another box that had about 10 packs or so, and maybe I never bought an ETB. I didn't really know what an ETB was back then because I was still new to the game. So it's definitely maybe 30 packs or under is what we have opened up so far. But we have a lot of the Radiant Collection. We have a lot of, I don't know what happened to the rest of my stuff. And let's go ahead and open this box. I know it's going to hurt. This thing costs $100 at least in the market today. But we have to do it, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the YouTube. And this is for me. I have been really thoroughly enjoying opening product, like old product. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's see what we get in here, and I'm going to keep that box for sure. Let's see what we get in here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You celebrate 20 years of Pokemon. Here's all the different collection boxes. This came out in 2000. It says 2016. There's a Mew, Celebi, Drachi, Darkrai, Manphy, Shaman, Arceus, Victini, Keldeo, Genesect, and Meloetta. And then here are the, we just talked about this. It's kind of cool that it has all of that. And then in the back, very cool. This is really neat. So, oh yeah, okay. From February to December, you can receive a mythical Pokemon in the video game or in Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire. That's kind of cool. So this is interesting. So you could get one of these mythical Pokemon in the game. That's very cool. This is cool promo to have. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived to the main event. And if we don't get anything crazy, we'll open up a couple more packs of something. I don't know what we'll open up, but we'll open up a couple packs of something. So in this box, it comes with this Arceus pin, which is phenomenal. This is one of my favorite boxes that there is, and this is why we're opening it, because I really like this Arceus promo. This Arceus promo is very, very solid looking. It's an incredibly beautiful card. You know what I mean? Like, this is a nice, it feels nice. I think that this era of Pokemon was really, really good. And wow, look at that guy. Okay, we gotta put that in the sleeve. Those corners actually aren't that bad for a promo. I figured the corners would be kind of messed up. It's a promo box, you know what I mean? Like, I thought they'd be kind of messed up, but they're not. Surprisingly, they are not. All right, we got a Venusaur. That's my favorite Pokemon. My favorite top two. All right, you see the big Venusaur right here. We're gonna leave Venusaur right here for now. We're gonna open the Charizard first. I believe it's three cards from the back. 1, 2, 3. Let's hope so. If not, it's okay. We'll be just fine. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. First time in a long time, we got a Radiant Collection Gulpin, and I don't think we have this one right now. So I think this is actually good news. All right, we got a Cloyster. It's an uncommon, very cool artwork. I kind of like this Cloyster. If we ever did a Cloyster video, this might be a potential. That's a nice looking card. We got a Haunter. That's a beautiful Haunter as well. We did the Gengar series recently. I gotta tell you, this is a really cool Haunter. It looks like a little ghost. There's a haunted mansion. It makes sense. We got the Psychic Energy. You can get the energies in reverse format as well, by the way. We got a Krabby, which he looks so cute and adorable. That Geodude, I know we have that Geodude. We got a Fire Energy. We got a Reverse Holo Pikachu. That's a really nice Reverse Holo to get in this set. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we got a Flareon EX. This is the second time I have pulled this card, because I pulled this card before. And wow, okay. And a Gyarados for the Magikarp luck. All right, we got to get some sleeves. We got to get some sleeves here. That Pikachu reverse is a nice one to have as well. I mean, anytime you can get a Pikachu, anything, it's a pretty nice thing. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is beautiful. That's a beautiful card. That is something that I'd potentially have graded just because, you know, I don't know how much it's worth, but I know it's one of the top cards in the set. Corners, it's a little off-centered. That's the only problem with this card. Off-centered a bit, but it's definitely beautiful. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards in the set as a whole. And as a matter of fact, we should have probably taken a look at my favorite cards in the set, and maybe we'll do that after, you know, before we open Venusaur. Hold on. Before we open the Venusaur, let's go ahead and take a look at my favorite cards from the set. That... I know we're doing things a little bit reverse and backwards, but you know what? I think it's worth our time to take a look at some of my favorite cards in the set. I'm just saying, you know, I think it's appropriate. It's appropriate. I can't believe we pulled that. That means I don't know if we're gonna pull anything else. Come on, we gotta wish ourselves some luck here. Okay, we gotta wish ourselves some luck. Okay, let's see what else is in this set that we can get. We'll look at both. So Pokemon. TCG Player has them separated from the Radiant Collection and the regular set, so we'll have to, it's going to be a little bit different. All right, here we go. Let's go and take a look. Boom. Here we go, baby. All right, so that market price for the Flareon, it's the second most expensive in the Radiant Collection. The first most expensive is the Sylveon EX, which is super cute. It has Eevee and Sylvie. You got Jolty, Flary, Vapey, all in this one. Pikachu is the third most expensive at 26. That Gardevoir with the Shining Gardevoir, it's a beautiful card as well. As far as some of my favorite cards in this set, I love these two cards a lot. I like this Charizard. I actually kind of like the whole Charizard family here. How it kind of, it's like the Gardevoir set from Scarlet Violet base. That, you know, the Gardevoir, the Kirlia, and all, you know, the Ralts kind of grow up. It's a beautiful set. Okay. And then I love this Swablu. I really do. That's a beautiful Swablu. Okay. Now let's take a look at some of the Generations cards. I love the Articuno, the Zapdos cards. Those full art cards are really, really nice, and they're so cheap. I mean, People should probably go out and get these cards. They're incredibly ridiculously cheap. I actually like the evolutions as well. They look very anime cartoony, and that's what I like about them a lot. Anytime you have a Venusaur card, you know it's going to be one of my favorite cards. So that's it. That's kind of where I stand here on those cards right there. Those are probably some of my favorite cards. There's not that many cards in this set, and that's the reason why, you know, it's like there ain't a whole lot of cards in this set, but I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked about opening this stuff up. It's been a long time, and that's, you know, I am already happy. I feel like I've already kind of won in a sense. We got this beautiful Arceus promo, which came out in pretty good shape. We have this beautiful Flareon Radiant collection, and we have one more pack, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Venusaur pack to open up. I don't know if we're gonna get anything as crazy, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got the Raichu chilling like a villain. This is actually a Radiant collection card as well. We got the double colorless energy, the energy switch. I see something back there, by the way. We got a Slowpoke. I believe this is kind of like a remake of base set, right? Or something like that. That Paris hanging out in the rain, you know, the storms coming, the little spider web. Very cool card. We got a Rhyhorn running. This is a really cool card as well. I believe there's a really cool Eevee promo or that she's riding on top of a Rhyhorn, and it kind of looks like this as well. It's really cool. Zubat, maybe it's the same artist, I don't know. Zubat looks pretty cool here too. We got a Metapod. This is a reverse holo Metapod. I kind of like it. It kind of reminds me of, you know, when you're first starting out the game in Pokemon Red and Blue, and you go through that little, you know, that first little area where you see Caterpies, and I believe there's Pidgeys in there, right? And you see Metapods are like, oh my god, you got a second evolution Pokemon. Like, you know, it's kind of cool. Our other Radiant collection is a Yveltal. I don't believe we have this one either. And there is something cool back there. I don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to find out. It is a Venusaur in the Venusaur pack. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's all about. That is cool. We got a Venusaur EX from Generations, and that one looks very clean. That one is pretty clean. Let's go ahead and we'll put the Yveltal, and we'll put the Metapod Reverse Holo too. Those are solid pulls. Not as good as the first pack. The Charizard pack definitely did its justice here, but I am very, very happy. I'm pleased. This is why I love Generations. I don't know if we opened up the value that we put into this, but we 100% had a lot of fun doing it, and I love this set. This is why. Look, you see the joy in my face? Like, you can see how happy I am. It makes me so happy. Like, this set it brings back an incredible memory of me discovering Pokemon for the first time again when I was older. Like, it was weird, you know. I was an adult buying Pokemon cards, you know. It sounds weird to go to the store like that, but that's what happened. That is exactly what happened. And I stayed around for all the way until a little bit past evolutions, and then I took off again. Like, I collected, and then boom, I stopped for a little while. So once the Sun and Moon era started, I did buy the games, and I bought probably somewhere up there's the Steelbook edition of Sun and Moon base, and then I got the Steelbook edition of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which came out like a year later. And then we'll talk about more things as we continue on this video series. So the next week, we will talk about the next set. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna go in order to close out this month, and thank you guys so much for everybody that has followed this channel. If you could please do me the biggest favor, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed and you're watching for the first time and you enjoy this content. We are going to be doing some giveaways at the end of the month. I'm not going to announce what they are. I'm just going to say comment is how you can win on these YouTube videos, or comment, like some of my tweets on Twitter. Twitter is 2_eras. If you are a subscriber to my Twitch channel, you are automatically entered to potentially win something. And yeah, we're going to be giving a couple of things away. We'll probably give them away at the very last video of this series. I have some Pokemon cards that we'll be giving away. We have some stickers, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Don't miss out on it. All you have to do is leave a comment. But if you're going to give your address, make sure that you have your parents' consent. You know, we need parental approval, I guess. And depending on what country you live in, make sure that, you know, you can actually receive a gift from somebody in the United States. I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video, and I thank you. This has been a really cool thing to do. I haven't had a chance to open this set in a very many moons. So it feels, it's cool. This is, you can see me geeking out over here like a little kid. And I feel like that right now. And that's what this hobby is all about, is having a good time. It's not about, you know, what some people try to make it out to be. It's about having a good time, and I had a good time today in this video. If you had a good time, please leave a comment, leave a like on the video, and do me a big favor. Tell somebody something nice. I'm telling you, give them a little compliment, because it could make the biggest difference in somebody's life. It really could. It could make somebody look down, or go from looking down to looking up. And if you could, click on either the video on the left or on the right. I don't even know what my left and right are. Until the next video, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I appreciate you guys greatly. Peace out.